Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tim here. Sorry for the weird location. I'm actually in the car, um, but I'm traveling. I'm actually headed back home to Florida from spending some time up north with well, family. Well, they're actually friends, but family. But I actually got a chance to see one of my kids as well for Thanksgiving. But I realized that I didn't do a couple videos I intended, so I'm kind of doing them on location, on the road, from parts unknown. Anyway, uh, Robert Z, Bobby Z, we all know Bobby. He uh, he wanted to do a friendship contest, and I just wanted to say a few words about him. The contest prize or whatever doesn't matter as much to me as much as not just supporting Bobby, but kind of talking about our friendship. And the earliest memory I have of Bobby from a couple years ago when I first started getting into really the vinyl community and participating more in comments and starting to make videos was just hearing his name. Hadn't actually stumbled across his channel. I think it was Bobby Gas kept mentioning him and some of his zany antics. So I went and checked him out, and he made me laugh. And he made me laugh a lot. Made me laugh hard. So I knew that there was a connection there because somebody that funny, you're just drawn to. So I subbed him, and he subbed me back, and we talked, and kind of commented on each other's things, and we friended on Facebook. And that's where I really got to know Bobby. Uh, Bobby kind of wears his heart on his sleeve, and he does a good job of protecting those that he needs to protect, especially in his personal life for reasons that he has. And I'm not going to disclose the conversations that we've had, but there's a reason why he keeps things close to his vest. But he's a very devout family man, which I can respect a lot. um but he's battled his demons, and he's come out stronger. And that is something that has also plagued my family, and it has taken its toll on some of the members of my family in the past, and was a lot of strained relationships. So I felt very close to Bobby when he shared these things, because, like I said, I won't say that I've been there in his shoes, but I've walked that mile. And for someone to be as open as he is about it and very brave, that's very important to not just his recovery and continued success, but I think to those around him to continue to give him support. Um, but he's also like I said, he's a very devout family man. And, we've had conversations about how hard it is to deal with some of the things he has to deal with in his personal life. And if there's one thing I took away from all of my interactions was, the vinyl community was a way of him sharing his passion and having an escape. And I feel very close to that. We all have our daily problems in our daily lives, and we have an on screen persona, and we have a persona that's a little different to those around us. And I can understand why he keeps that division, and I can understand why he's very cautious about letting people in. So I'm very honored to have had these very private and supportive conversations with one another. He was there for me, and he reached out to me when there were some things going on in the VC that involved me earlier this year, and we talked about that. And we bounce ideas off of each other as well. But you know at the core, I've gotten to know Robert Z, family man, father, husband, and recovering. And to me, that's more precious than anything I could say that he's taught me along the way as far as for music collecting. The other big thing that I've taken away from him, and I don't know if I've really given you. I mean, I'm talking to you like you're not here. Um, I don't know if I've really influenced anything you've listened to or have you. And if I have, great. But one thing I've learned is it's okay to say, this $50, $75 pressing is worth it. Because if it's an album that's dear to you, you want to hear it in its entirety, in its clarity, and the way the musicians intended. Bobby sent me earlier this year a wonderful QRP pressing of a Stevie Ray Vaughan album, and it literally blew me away. Now, he could have sent me a $15 record or a $10 record, and that would have been fine, and I would have loved it and would have been honored. But that's not Bobby's style. Bobby believes in these wonderful pressings and these very thoughtful, ways that these packages are put together. And I've learned that, some of those artists, some of those albums, they were meant to be heard this way. And I've taken that away from Bobby, and the way he collects and the way he shares his passion is that the sound is just as important as the music. So, Bobby's a very genuine person. He makes me laugh, and we'll say we've shed tears together, but we have cried on each other's sleeves a little bit, here and there. And he's a wonderful human being. So, like I said, whether or not I'm in on time, that doesn't matter to me. Whether or not I win doesn't matter to me. To me, just being your friend, being someone that if all of this VC shit came down tomorrow, and it might because of Kappa, who knows, I would still know you because of the VC, but I would know you after the VC. I would know you beyond the VC. To me, that's one of the most humbling things I can ever say of anybody, is that our friendship it extends beyond just this YouTube persona. So, Bobby, you're a great guy, a wonderful father, and I know you don't hear it enough, but you are loved, you are supported, you are cherished. I can only imagine the stress that you and Betty go through on a daily basis, and my heart goes out to both of you each and every day. And I wish nothing but the best for you, your wife, your kids, your entire family. I hope everything is well, and the light just turned off. That's my time to get off of here. So, I'm glad I could do this on the road for you real quick. So anyway, take care. Love and peace to everybody. Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and we'll talk soon. Peace.